My name is David Chenevert. My prison number is 95250. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I've been incarcerated since October the 6th, 1979. In a couple weeks, I complete my 39th year and start my 40th year on the inside. It'll be my 40th Christmas. I'm a first offender. My case is most unique, like all cases are. I didn't grow up running from the law. I grew up with the law at my house. My dad was a policeman, as was my brother, my uncle, 3 or 4 of my cousins. My brother-in-law is now chief of police in Livonia, Louisiana. He's been there about 20 years. My dad tried to get me to be a police officer. It wasn't me. I went another way. I grew up in a excellent family. My folks were married for 49 years. I have a brother and 2 sisters under me. I'm the oldest of 4 children. Unlike most of the guys in this prison, I finished high school. I started several months at LSU in Baton Rouge before I resigned, just withdrew. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I got a job working at a fire extinguisher company in Baton Rouge, recharging fire extinguishers, and I did that for 4 full years. That's what I was doing when I got arrested. The man that I killed was my best friend. Him and I were sharing a house together. We had worked together about 3 years at the fire extinguisher company. His name was Michael Brown. We were pushing dope. We were selling dope. When you're dealing in large quantities, you're able to front individuals money and tell them, give me my money later. And that was the case. I was fronting a lot of marijuana and I was fronting it out to other people. I guess that's the simplest way to say it. And I was pressured for the money back unexpectedly, and I got scared. I wound up stabbing my best friend to death, and as well as his girlfriend. The only reason she died, she got in the way. Sad, but it's true. I have this picture of my dad arresting me in the chief of police's office upstairs in Baton Rouge. He was on his knees in the chief of police's office, putting handcuffs on my back, handing me over to his work partners. You know what I mean? I have that vision, and he had to live with that. He knew all the officers that worked for him were talking behind his back to him. It was hard for my dad to share, you know. You spent your whole life as a police officer, and then to turn around and have to arrest your son and send him to Angola for life. That was hard, and it broke his heart. He would have loved to see me come out of prison. I'd like to say something about my wife. My wife and I have been together. Her name is Sheila. We've been together since 6th grade. I've known her since diapers. It's unheard of. We got married here in the prison on May the 12th in 2001. And my wife probably comes through my wife comes through the front gate more than anybody else. She's here every Friday. Anytime she can get in the gate, a banquet, the rodeo, a church service, she's here. She's the one that has helped me get my mind right. She's the one that helped me put God in my life and make me realize that you messed up. You made a big mistake. It took me a long time to realize that, you know, what I did probably could have been squashed with a simple fist fight, maybe just a verbal argument. It's sad to say that now, you know. Saying I'm sorry could never be enough. One of the other things I do that's real big in my life is I'm a member of United Pentecostal Church, and I'm a deacon in the church. I'm not a pastor, but I serve on the Point Lookout Committee. I bury people. I bury people here at Angola. I do about 12 to 15 a year, which is a lot. There are 5 of us that rotate in performing the funerals. Some have family, most don't. Some days there've been a few days we've put 2 or 3 people in the ground the same day. You know, people die here all the time. Sometimes we're going to stretch. We're in a stretching right now. No one's died in the last couple of weeks. That's a long stretch. It's a long stretch. Normally it's 1 a week or 2 a week. And there's a morgue at the hospital. It has 2 drawers outside, and we can't keep any people. We can't save people over there. They put them in the ground. I believe your family has, if you die in prison, Department of Corrections is going to take 48 hours to notify your family that you've passed, and they have the opportunity to come get you. If they can't reach you, your family, you will go in the ground. My dad has passed. My brother and both my sisters have gone on to have very successful marriages and kids and all that, you know. My family has kind of withdrawn from my life. Not on bad terms, but I understand. I'm very blessed to visit as much as I do with my wife. I'm happy we're going to visit in the morning. I'm happy with that. I can live with that, you know. If my mom or my siblings would die, of course I would be crushed, but it's been hard on my family.